Hey everybody, Ghost243 here. I don't know why I had that long pause. I already know that my friend's gonna fucking start typing when I'm doing this video, and then I'm gonna pause it, and I'm gonna go to that screen. It's gonna fuck up this, and I'm gonna have to redo it all. But I don't care! Actually, this is like a part 2 of the video that I was just doing, because it was going way too long. It was like almost past half an hour. So sorry for that video that's gonna be going up after I do this one. Oh yeah, I was talking about wrestling. Like, Bill Goldberg, he was the reason why I wanted to start wrestling. Shit, I'm gonna be getting that tattoo that he has on his left shoulder, literally on mine. Like, on my left shoulder. That's how big of a fan I am of his. Like, I literally had, I think I had 2 of the construction worker form of him. I had like his actual, like, how he normally entered the arena and stuff. I had one with his logo on a white t-shirt. I had those big fucking things, like the things that were like a foot and a half. I had one of him. I actually think I had 2 of him. I had Sting, I had DDP, I might have had, I don't know if they had Stone Cold. I was a huge wrestling fan. Oldest brother had Kane. Middle brother, Rune King. He had Road Dogg, I think. Me, I got The Undertaker. Goldberg. I got a lot of Goldbergs. That's literally how, yeah, I've already explained this. I think one of us had The Rock. I think it was me. I'm not entirely sure. Could have been Rune King. I know my oldest brother had 2, Steve, wasn't Steve Austin. Wasn't Stone Cold. Scott Steiner, there we go. Why was I thinking Steve? Scott Steiner. I had 2 or 3 Stings, which is funny because I had the toys of Sting where, like, when you squeeze the legs, his arms did like this. It was flying pretty much. I had the normal one where it was the white and black, and then I had the NWO red, which, yes, I know, New World Order. I had a shirt, well, sweatshirt, but I got rid of that because it didn't fit me anymore. I had that. I just had a lot. If I could literally write a list of all the fucking wrestling toys that I had, I think I had a Brock Lesnar when he first started, and I think that was like 2006 or something like that. Like, I just had a whole I had the Hardy Brothers. Those guys were also my favorite. I loved the Hardy Brothers. Like, that's why if I were to go into WWE today, not like today because I'm thin and I'll break, like, mine would be a reversed version of the Twist of Fate, where instead of, like, the opponent going, like, kind of like he's gonna get effed up the B, like, he would be going, like, backwards, and then I would do it. Like, I don't know what I would call it, though. I don't know, like, what the hell I would call it. Like, and I already know I would either have the spear, well, I mean, I'd pretty much have to, since I couldn't really use the jackhammer. Because that was Goldberg's finishing move, and Twist of Fate was the Hardy Brothers' finishing move. You know, now I'm talking about, like, the wrestling shit that I had. Like, this is making... Oh, shit, that's right. I have to fucking do that. Like, now I really want to know all the ones... I think I had Alita. Yeah, I had Alita, and then her leg broke off. I was upset. Now I just want to talk about, like, wrestling and shit. Fuck. Oh, I'm such a fucking weirdo. Talking about wrestling and shit. That's weird. Beep. Beep. Oh shit. Beep. After, I'd just like to change the subject and go back to Nerf and like stuff like that. After I get the CS6, the Long Strike CS6, I'm gonna be here. Let me just put it like that. There. Now you can see me entirely, and I know I'm wearing fucking Tasmanian devil pants, but I woke up, I did shit around the house, came down here, went back up to eat. But I can't see my pretty face. Told you I can do the gayness pretty fucking well. But I'm not gay. And never will be, because it's just not me. I swear to God, I'm going crazy. But anyways, like, after I get the Long Strike CS6, I'm gonna I'm gonna save up my money again, and then I'm gonna buy the Nerf Raven. Because that's one of my other favorite Nerf guns. I've talked about this being my favorite. Look at my baby hands with it. And I have it full. Come on, you shit. Now I need to count them all. Fuck me. 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright. Like, I've talked about this being my favorite. Like, that's my favorite from the Rival series. My favorite from the End Strike is the Retaliator, Raven, and the Long Strike. Long Strike because it's a sniper rifle. The Raven because it resembles a P90 so much, other than like the bullpup being the back instead of the top. And the Recon, it just looks pretty. Like, I think I've talked a little bit about my actual Nerf collection. I have now the Apollo, right? Where's the box? Oh, it's over there. I have the Recon. I actually have the whiteout version of it. I have the... What the fuck am I listening to? Oh. What is it called? Fire Strike, I think. The one with the light built into it, and it's the pistol. I had the long shot. That was pretty much given to me by my oldest brother, but my stepfather threw it away when I got placed in treatment. That was fun. What time is it? It's so weird doing this because, like, when I do this, then, like, you can't really see my knees that much except for, like, right here. Like, there's a fucking thing right there. I mean, I guess you can see, like, right there, too. But, like, it's just weird. It makes it look like I don't have any legs. As you can see, I like blue. I have a blue controller. I'm making a blue fire team. I'm wearing blue pants. My glasses are blue, actually, if you think about it. I think they're blue. Oh no, these are my black ones. Yeah, okay, real me, right here, right now. Play video games a lot. As you can tell from my name, I am a brony. Jesus, my feet are fucking thin. Holy shit. Oh yeah, I'm really random. I play a lot of video games. I'm into wrestling. Like, not that much anymore, but I'll still watch it here. I'll still watch it. I still have a fuck ton recorded. Arizona Cardinals fan. Love to draw. Like, I used to eat a lot. Now I don't. Well, I mean, I'm starting to now because, like, I want to stay thin, but I also need to gain weight, mainly for a personal reason. And I need to keep myself active, otherwise I will go insane. That's why I, like, am normally doing really random stuff in my videos, mainly because I need to keep myself active. Like, if I wasn't to do anything at all, I will literally go more insane than what I already am right now. And yes, I am a tidbit crazy, but not to the point where I need, like, mental, like, sociology, or not sociology, psychological help. Because of the fact I know how to control that side of me. Like, I just love saying, I want to stab my enemy, or like, I want to cut my enemy's intestines out, hang his intestines from a hook, watch him bleed to death while eating popcorn. That's just me making a stupid joke. And the people who I tell it to, they know I'm joking because they know me. Like, I most likely tell my friends this. And like my coworkers and stuff, they all know I'm kidding. They all know I'm joking. But if I were to go up to a stranger and say that, they would probably call the cops on me. Like, that's not even me, like, kidding around. They would probably call the cops on me, saying, "Oh, this kid's crazy as fuck. He wants to stab somebody, or he wants to cut somebody's intestines out, hang them from a hook, and watch them bleed to death while he's watching them while eating popcorn." And yeah, I don't want to go to a hospital. That's why I'm able to control it, because of the fact I don't want to go to a hospital. I've already been there. I've already been to a hospital several times in my life. Like, let's see, broke or fractured my wrist. That's why I'm a southpaw. I literally got choke slammed on the ground, and I had to go to the hospital for that because I wouldn't stop shaking. I got slammed into a locker and then onto the ground, and I had to go to the hospital because I'd fucked up my wrist and my leg, or wrist and leg. Which actually, if you could tell, there's something not right with this leg. Like, literally right there, there's a fucking bulging thing out, and I need to get that thing looked at first. Like, I've been to the hospital so many times. I don't like going to the hospital. I kind of don't like going to the doctors either, mainly because I'm afraid he's going to tell me that I have something that I never want. Which is like an STD or like cancer. Like, I just don't like cancer. And as you can tell, I don't like talking about this subject. I can tell you guys why. My grandfather, the same one that I was pretty much talking about in my last video where I had all the Green Bay Packers stuff, he passed away, I think, going on 3 years now. He passed away from pancreatic cancer. My grandmother on my father's side, I think she had cancer. I don't remember if that was why she died. My grandmother from my stepdad's side, she had breast cancer. She survived that. Like, a lot of people... A friend of Rune King's and mine had cancer. He recently just got cancer back and passed away a couple months ago, actually. I don't like talking about this, but talking about it is better than not. Granted, people know me, like the people who truly know me, they know I don't like getting emotional. They know I hate showing my emotional side. But what are you gonna do? I mean, you can't really stop yourself from getting emotional when you're talking about a touchy subject, especially when it's happened a lot in your life. Like, I can talk about my abuse, like my physical and sexual abuse, and not shed a tear. But when I talk about cancer, that's the main one that gets to me. Which, there's maybe like a 2% chance that you guys actually know that I was raped at pretty young age. I mean, I'm young now, so younger than what I am right now. I can talk about that now, really, because, well, I mean, I could talk about it before, because I knew I was raped, and I felt it, and like I had the exact same thing that every rape victim thinks, that it was their fault, that they wish they could have done something to prevent it. That was in my mind for 2-3 years, because that happened when I was 14. From a female. Now, I know a lot of guys don't, like, a lot of guys think, oh, it wasn't rape, you guys just had sex. No, men can get raped from women. And it irritates me that guys are so ignorant to say, women can't rape people. Just like a lot of people think women can't become murderers. That's not true. Like, there's female serial killers, but they're not as famous as the male ones because they're female. Oh, they're just females. Let's just forget all about them. Yeah, I was abused. I was raped as a freshman from the girl who was supposed to be taking me to and from school. Because at that point in time, I was going to a different school, and I needed to get, and every Monday was a late start. And my parents couldn't take me because they had work. So, and one day, she made me believe that me and her were in a relationship when we weren't, pretty much because of the fact that she just really used me. But one day she was like, oh, hey, you want to come over, watch a movie? You know, a friend of ours is going to be there. So I was like, okay. You know, I told my parents that she's gonna, that we're gonna watch a movie and that there's somebody else with us. Got to her house. It was just me and her. Didn't really know what was going on, seeing as how, you know, never done anything like that before. Oh, fucking fit. So we went into her room. You know, like, we were fooling around. I knew what that was, because I've done it before with with an ex, which is actually a really good friend of mine now. But you know, and then she started doing other things that I wasn't really comfortable with, and she showed me stuff that will literally make you say, okay, fuck this, I don't want to die. So, pretty much, yeah. My mom knew that there was something wrong with me a week later. She noticed that my attitude was completely different. Like, I'd get angry really quickly, like, just freak out. more so than what I normally do. She was actually picking me up from the friend who was said to be there at rapist's house. She literally slammed on the brakes and looked at me and asked me what my problem is. Why have I been having these like weird attitudes and mood swings and stuff? And I knew she knew based on what I said. Like, I told her that I broke the promise. I pretty much broke a promise to her, which was I would wait to give myself up in marriage. And she thought that, well, I mean, she pretty much wanted me to say it because it would, you know, kind of make me more of a man than what I was then. So I told her, and she, like, I don't remember what she did entirely. Like, I know she talked to my rapist's father, which ironically enough is a police officer. So he arrested her and charged her with that and for theft. Not stealing my virginity, but stealing from family members. So, like, I was transferred back to the school that I graduated from. And one of the counselors was told what had happened to me. And he gave me the newspaper. He told me to look at like second or third page of it. And I did. And he pointed at the article. That person was arrested for theft. And I doubt she was charged with rape, but like I knew she literally should have been charged for rape because that's what she did. But like she was charged with stealing, I believe, $2,000 from a family member, or like over $2,000 from a family member, or something like that. I don't remember. All I know is that she was arrested for that and pretty much what she'd done to me. So that was like a huge weight lifted off me. Like every single time I saw her or that vehicle or a vehicle or the same model vehicle, I froze up. Even after she got arrested, I froze up. Like that was seriously how bad it was then. Like I seriously think you can call that PTSD. And then, like, as the years went by, like, relationship after relationship, mainly because of the fact that I'm a victim, a lot of girls where I live don't like that. Like, either because they're victim themselves, or they just don't like me being a victim and just broke up with me. But pretty much after I was raped, I started cutting, but like I didn't do it where people normally cut, where like the upper legs or like lower arms. I did it like my upper leg, and I started picking at my skin. I still have scars of me picking, and I still have vague very faint scars from me cutting myself, but pretty much I'm telling you guys this. So like if anything like what happened to me ever happens to you, don't be afraid to tell your parents or even a police officer. Whether or not that person who assaulted you threatened to kill you or your family or friends or anybody that you know and care about, they're gonna get caught and they're gonna be sent to jail, if not prison. Like, don't be afraid to tell somebody. Like, shit, tell me. I'll see if there's anything I can do. Like, seeing as how my stepfather does, like, this CSO thing. Like, don't be afraid to tell people. It's just like if you're being bullied. Don't be afraid to tell people that you're being bullied. There will be people out there that truly care about you. Like, people who know me as being a dick, an asshole, a prick. Pretty much a really hard person until they actually know my background. Then they'll know why, and then I can ease up on them. But don't, seriously, please, for the love of God, don't be afraid to tell somebody if you're being bullied or anything like that. It will help our society pretty much be better. So just keep that in mind, and I'll see you all in the next video.